Hello! Can anyone see me? Is anyone alive out there? Okay, I don't know if I've got anyone in this chat because I still can't see anything. Oh no. Hello? BC YouTube said me. Oh, that appeared. Maybe it'll refresh and I'll be able to see more people talking. Oh, I'm alive out here, said Alex Michaels. It's loading really slow. Thea said Younow is broken for everyone. So, can you guys see the chat moving as well? Hi Phil, hi Phil. I can hear you but not see you. Can everyone see me and hear me okay? Do I sound like a robot? I'm on Chrome, which sometimes doesn't work. I'm watching you now. Hi Phil. Hi, Nicola said hello. Yes, it's finally working. Hi. Hey Phil. So please tell me if it's working 100%. Do I sound like a robot? You're lagging. You're here. You're sort of lagging. All good, 100%. Okay, well, if it's working 100% for one person, that means it's probably working for most people. If I'm lagging a little bit, it might be your connection and not my connection, as my connection seems pretty good right now. I'm going to say my hellos again. Hello, Beth, and Tuva, and Danis, and Georgina, and Katie, and Mel, and Squiffy Howell, and Della, and Cuddly Clifford, Lorelei, Sylvia, Alien A, Hannah, Sora, Rachel, Vicky, Catherine, Cara. Sorry about that. I just loaded it and couldn't see the chat, and I was like, oh, if I can't see the chat, I can't talk to you guys. So I tried to fix it. So if you arrived and I wasn't here and you were confused, that's what was going down. The site just crashed for 10 minutes. Was that our fault? Did we crash the site? Sorry, Younow. Well, it's working now. Hang on. Fringe check. There we go. Dreaded fringe gap. Alice Smith just tipped me 1,000 bars, and Theresa gave me 50 likes. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Happy November 1st. Woo! Now, there's been a transition. We've gone from spookiness straight into festiveness, which I'm not sure I can handle. I saw loads of gifs on Tumblr that were like, okay, tonight's Halloween, and now it's all festive. I don't feel festive in November. I just feel very autumny, and I like it. I really like November. Reminds me of fireworks night, which is something that we only have in the UK. It's basically the 4th of July, our version of the 4th of July, but it's not about independence. It's about burning a man alive who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, which is a bit weird that we celebrate burning a man alive. He wasn't just burnt alive, he was actually hung, drawn, and quartered. So they hung him, and then they chopped him up, dragged him behind a horse cart, and then burnt him alive? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting confused with someone else that got killed. I was paying attention in history class. So that's November the 5th. That's fireworks night. And the things associated with that in the UK are sparklers, fireworks, treacle toffee, which is incredible. What are they called? Apples on a stick. Toffee apples are delicious. And it's a generally cool day if you can go to someone's bonfire. But the main thing is you burn a massive bonfire and you all stand around it and enjoy the warmth and maybe a few drinks. I like bonfire night. It's quite dangerous. A lot of people get injured, which is sad. I think bonfires should be more regulated because a load of people get injured every year and people get hit by fireworks. I don't think you should trust people with fireworks. I think we've learned that because everyone gets injured all the time. But that's my opinion. It's okay to have little ones, but you can in England you can literally buy massive industrial fireworks which are gonna blow someone's face off if you're not careful. Hi, everyone! That was my little preachy thing about fireworks. Feel free to enjoy them safely. I actually made a fireworks video talking about when I got hit by a firework on my channel. I think it was last year, if you wanted to check that out. Hey, Sarah. Omar, thanks for the 50 likes. Leah G just proposed. It's a yes. I can finally see you, said Captain Mizo. It's been a traumatic time, but we're all together now. It's all good. It's working now. Hey, Sandy and Julia and Beth and Bradley and Nadia. Welcome. So how was everyone's Halloween? I want a review. Not just a one-word review. Review it into the chat and I'll try and read them. How was your Halloween? Did you have a good time? Have a spooky time? We've still got Halloween symbols you can write into the chat, which is a bit weird. Hannah didn't do anything. Seal was a bearded lady, hopefully from American Horror Story. Caitlin said terrible. Oh no, I'm sorry. Helen talked to her crush. Hopefully it was a good conversation. And you weren't in a mask pretending to be someone else. That would be a cool story. Marnie said mine was too good. Ashley was in London. Talia said it was boring. Maya, I missed yours. Oh, I'm trying to read them. It's going so fast. Mika dressed as a brony. Tamsin watched Insidious. That first Insidious is actually pretty scary. That's brave of you. Everyone's going to now come saying, it's not scary. I thought it was scary. Five Sauce Pizza said they killed their mum. I don't think you killed your mum on Halloween. That is not something to joke about, Five Sauce Pizza. And you said it again. Stop saying you killed your mum. I'll have to report you. Laugh Out Loud got mauled by a zebra as well. I think that may be a troll. Hopefully he didn't. I think zebras may get a bit territorial. So maybe you're in its breeding zone or something. Candice was full of American football. Oblivion watched horror movies with a friend. I had a really chillaxed Halloween. I thought it was going to be... I don't know. I planned that I was going to have some kind of party, but do you know when time just speeds up and then suddenly it's Halloween in 4 days and everyone else has already made plans and it's like, okay, this probably isn't happening. But I had a good evening. I had an American Horror Story double bill because I'd missed out on the last 2 episodes and it was a Halloween special. So I enjoyed that 2 hours of American Horror Story goodness and it was really good as well. And also, me and Dan have been doing Spooky Week on Dan and Phil Games. Have you been enjoying that? Has anyone been watching Spooky Week? If you are not subscribed, now would be a brilliant time to subscribe to Dan and Phil Games. It's youtube.com/Dan and Phil Games, where we've been doing spooky videos all week. So if you feel like you missed out on a little bit of Halloweenness, if you were just at home watching not even scary movies, then you can go watch us freak out on the gaming channel. We played Five Nights at Freddy's, which was a terrifying way to start it. That game is terrifying. Animatronic creatures coming to life in a pizza place. I don't know. I almost had nightmares about that one. Then Sonic.exe, which was just weird. Apparently there's sequels to that. There's one called Sally.exe, so we might play that at some point. And then I went home and Dan played Outlast on his own, which was brave. That one looked terrifying. I watched that video back and I was like, this is actually terrifying, this one. I think, like, mental hospitals freak me out a lot. Or asylums. I can't really call them mental hospitals now, sorry. And what's the other one? The last one. We played last night. Slender! Slender was terrifying. And quite funny. I found it equally funny and scary at the same time. Thank you for Spooky Week, said Amy. American Horror Story Asylum. Yeah, asylums freak me out. I didn't find Slender scary, said Anya. Well, that's good for you, because I was pretty damn scared. Try playing it on your own in the dark. Maybe you did. Maybe you could actually face Slender Man in real life. What is that picture of Dan behind you? It's a picture some company sent. They're like, have this frame that we make. It's quite nice. Kind of weird that they like went through his Instagram and found that picture and put it in the frame. But it's nice. Irology has to sleep. Don't go to sleep. The fun's just getting started. I saw so many good Halloween costumes on Twitter. People are dressed as me and Dan with masks of our faces. That was really funny. Some of them were great. Usually I would get the check shirt. I realised I'm known more for check shirts than graphic t-shirts. Because I think everyone had like a check shirt. And then Dan's famousest t-shirt is his black one with the circle. That's what everyone had made. And there was loads of Dill Howter cosplays as well. Dill has been created in real life across the world. I saw like 6 people dressed as Dill. Complete with bunny slippers. So much effort went into that. I hope the people that were Dill got recognised as Dill. That would be amazing. Joanna said, when can we see more of Dill? Well, as Spooky Week is over, there will be some Dill action next week. I promise. We'll see some more Dill in our lives. There's a triangle behind you. Are you part of the Illuminati? I see no triangle. Oh, there it is. Illuminati. Well, I expect to see red circles around that in strange Tumblr posts. Talia said, when is Phil is Not on Fire? It is this month. This is the month that Phil is Not on Fire. We may be asking for questions soon. It's good to get them in advance. Sean is sad. Cheer me up. Meow. There you go. Lily Tomblin asked me a strange question of, what size shoe are you? I hope that's not for insidious motives. I am size 11 in the UK, so I'm a US 12. You're going to buy me some clown shoes. Amazing, Alex said, you're my favourite YouTuber ever. Oh, thank you, Alex. Becky W said, I hope you had a good week at home. Yeah, I went to see my parents' new house, which was cool. I hadn't seen my parents in ages, so I was helping them move because they're not fully moved in yet. Loads of boxes and things to assemble and stuff like that. So yeah, I helped them move in, and I felt like I needed to mark my territory because it was a new place. And that's like where I'll be going for Christmases and all that jazz. So I was trying to settle in. But I felt at home. By the end of it, I felt at home, which was good. I liked the fridge. My mum did the good thing of getting like 7 types of cereal and 1 million cakes. So that'll feel like home to me anywhere. It was great. And yeah, it was nice to have some family time up north, away from London. Because you get used to London, but it's so busy and noisy all the time. Sometimes it's nice just to have silence. I have such a good sleep when I go home as well, because there's no outside noise. Because you can still kind of hear the road, as you've probably noticed in our videos and live shows. If an ambulance goes past, you're going to hear it. It's worse for Dan, because his room is actually on the road, while mine is at the back of the house, but I can still hear it a bit. So yeah, when I go home, I just go into a complete coma. Thanks, Carla, for just showing that point. Beth has got to go to dinner. Bring me to dinner. Take me there. Phil, you look tired as hell. Do I? Why do people keep saying I look tired? I think it's just the lighting. Look. See, I'm fresh-eyed. I'm wide awake. I had such a good sleep last night. I'm not tired. The Slender video, I looked awful. It's because we had one light from the computer, and we were like, the monitor was more high than it usually is. So then the camera was facing down. It was just like, look at all the shadows on my face. So I had a few comments going, Phil, do you ever sleep? What is wrong with your face? Luan said, you look great. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's just this Mac's got terrible lighting. I'm not actually tired. See? Oh, that's better. There we go. Not tired face. Thanks for that, Apple. You look good, okay. So okay, I'll shut up about my face. I was trying to get my parents to get a dog. So I really want a dog, but I don't have time for a dog. But it'd be great if my parents had a dog, because then I could just play with it when I go see them. But they're like, no, we want to go on holidays and not worry about the dog. We've just had 2 children. We don't need another child in our lives in the form of a dog. Winter has 2 dogs. Lucky. Apparently there's a website now where you can, in London, borrow someone's dog for the day and just take it for a walk if they're busy or something. So I might do that to get my dog fix. I'm not allowed a dog in this apartment. Christy has a pug. You can have, like, small dogs in apartments, can't you? If you take them for walks and stuff. Because some people are like, you need a garden. But I think if it's a tiny dog that can live in an apartment, they're alright. And this is a pretty big one to have it running up and down the holes and stuff. I have a husky. I have a dachshund. Everyone's got a dog. I want a dog. Let me borrow your dogs. Teresa Rose is now the top fan. Oh no, it's Omar Mayad again. Just tickling his brain. Leah just gave me 50 likes. Thank you. That's a lot of thumbing up. Should all play rock, paper, scissors together. Okay. Hold your hand up to the camera. Like that. And I'm going to go rock, paper, scissors, go. And then you do it, okay? Here we go. Hold your hand up to the camera. 1, 2, 3, go. Scissors. I'm cutting up your paper. Oh no, all the rocks. Destroying my scissors. And if you did scissors as well, then we are mind melded. Who lost? Who won? Okay, if you're lost, then you're out. If you won, then we get to play again. We're going to do best of 3. See who's left in at the end. Okay, here we go. Second round. Get your hand ready. 1, 2, 3, go! Rock! Okay, all you papers, you beat me. You get to stay in the game. Rocks, we're the same. Sorry, that doesn't count. Scissors, destroyed. So if you've won again, you've got to win. You can't draw. Then you get to stay in for the final round. Here we go. Let's do this. Me versus probably about 600 of you, statistically. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, I banged out the scissors again. Ah, mind tricks. You thought I was going to go paper. You thought I was going to do a set of 3. No, no. So there we go. If you did rock and beat me, then you win. Or I cut your paper. Who won? Who won? Emily won. Sophie won. Be honest, guys. Georgia won. And Ember won. Shannon won. Congratulations. You all win. What is in location that I could give you? You all win a Wiimote with no batteries and £1. A theoretical pound. What year was this from? 1983. This coin has been in people's pockets since 1983. I wonder what it's seen. Do you reckon it's been in anyone's mouth? Do you reckon it's passed through a human body? That's what I wonder when I see an old coin. And now I feel gross talking about it passing through a human body. I just grossed myself out holding a coin. That was fun. When I was at school, I'd always try and invent like more things to rock, paper, scissors. So I'd be like, rock, paper, scissors, alien! Rock, paper, scissors, fire, and water. I can't remember how it all worked, but I thought I was the games master, always inventing games. Angarad just tipped me 500 bars. Thank you. I've also learned how to say that name, which I didn't used to know how to say. Like in Friends, said Gabrielle. Is that in Friends? Oh yeah, it is in Friends. Yeah, I used to do that at school. Maybe I got it from Friends. I don't know. How much is a pound, said Princess. £1 is about $1.6. I think we don't have paper money. We do have paper money. We don't have paper pounds though. £5 is a note. Wow, we're talking about currency. That's interesting. Phil, start a new topic. What can we talk about? How much in euro is it? I think it's like, I don't know, about the same. Maybe euros are a bit less, a bit more. I don't know. Google it. Google it and they'll tell you. 1.25 euro. Thank you for the person who just said that. What are we going to talk about? Yale wants to talk about chickens. Chickens can be hypnotized by drawing a line of chalk in front of their eyes. Because they get so focused on it, they forget to think, and then they just become hypnotized. That's what I know about chickens. Becca said apples. My dad used to have an apple orchard, and one night someone came into our garden and stole every single apple, and it made me lose faith in humanity slightly. No more apple pies that year. If you're watching this, thief, you owe us like 100 apples. That's what I know about apples. Groundhogs, Leanne. In America, Groundhog Day happens in February, and if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow, then it means it's going to be more winter. It's also a film with Bill Murray. And it's like the new film, which is called Edge of Tomorrow, which I watched at my parents' house. That was so good. It was such a fun film. Tom Cruise in an alien battle, except the twist is he has to relive the alien battle over and over again and train up to try and beat the aliens. Did anyone watch that movie? It's a good movie. It had some humor in it. It was great. I would watch it again. I watched it on a kind of small screen, so I'd watch it on a bigger screen. Faux show. Phil, I tweeted you and it was great. But that's not the movie. Let's talk about the movie, guys. The Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise, says Sasha Vu. Apparently, they changed the name slightly because no one was going to go see it when it was called Edge of Tomorrow, which I kind of agree with because that's kind of a name that's irrelevant. So on all the posters and on the DVD, it actually says Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow in tiny letters. So you might have thought it was called Live, Die, Repeat when you went to see it. Anyway, it was great. You should go see it. I hated it. It was full of mistakes. Yeah, you've got to kind of suspend belief with movies like that, with time loops and crap, because otherwise you'll just see all the plot holes. I hate Tom Cruise, said Invisible Bookworm. He might be a nice guy. I know he likes Scientology and stuff. But he could be a good guy. I'm scared Scientologists are watching, so I'm going to stop talking about Scientology. Slender, said Melissa. We already talked about Slender. You must have arrived late. What is that noise? It sounds like it's a mechanical dragon outside. So what's our next topic of convo? Did I swear? I don't think I swear. I said crap. You can say that in the UK before 6 p.m. on television. Charlotte said Maze Runner. I saw that at the cinema. I loved it so much. I already talked about this last week. Dylan O'Brien was the perfect Thomas. Sandra just glued her hands together. Let's talk about that. Do you know what I love the feeling is picking glue off your hands. Sometimes, not joking, I would get PVA glue and just put it on my hands at school so I could pick it off during lessons. That's my attention span. That's what you can entertain me with. Brian, not Brian. Brian, sorry. I'm sorry. Dylan O'Brien. Bryn. Oh God, I'm saying it wrong. It's a cardinal sin. It's so nice. I do that all the time. I bet that's like half the sales of PVA glue just for people to pick it off their hands. Imagine going to some kind of spa where they just cover you in PVA glue and then some masseuse peels it off slowly. I should start my own spa where we do that. It's kind of a bit weird. Is that sounding a slight bit sexual? I just mean it in a completely innocent way. Like you go to the spa and they peel glue off your body. Stop talking about that, Phil. It's sounding like the skin fic. Oh no. Guys. Come on now. Let's not go down that road. Phil Glue Lester, said Lauren. I've been big on the whole puns on Twitter. Just had a mental blank. I'm trying to say the word Twitter. It's going to say Tumblr, Twitter, Tumbitter. Yeah, I feel like I've been quite punny on Twitter lately. Smooth transition. Are you following me? Because you might have just found me on Younow. I'm Amazing Phil on Twitter and YouTube, if you didn't know who I was. Someone was like, who are you? That's who I am. Or at least, that's what I've created for myself. I'm actually just a series of molecules and atoms pressed together. Actually, humans are mainly just brains in giant skeleton suits. It's scary to think we are actually just brains. Just being controlled. We are just like the machine controlled by this pulsating thing. I'm getting deep again. I'm gonna chill out. That got deep. Like my belly button. I'll never do that again. Yeah, I released the draft. That tweet that I tweeted was my draft that I've been saving. My only draft on Twitter. I'm not showing you my belly button. No, that'll end up on creepy websites. You're hurting my brain, Phil. I'm sorry. But your brain is only hurting because it thinks it's hurting because it's made the pain. What? I shouldn't try and talk about anything. Angela said, do you watch The 100? No, I haven't seen that. What about Grace Point? Grace Point, that's the Broadchurch of America, right? And David Tennant is doing an American accent. And a few people said it might be a bit dodgy. Haven't seen any of that because I watched Broadchurch and apparently it's the same thing. I didn't like the ending to Broadchurch either. Spoilers. I'm not going to talk about spoilers because you might be watching it on DVD with your mum. /dad/dog. Hesitant alien. Don't know what that means. Stephanie said Buffy is a brilliant TV show that we should all watch over and over and again. Mewtube said Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is coming out very soon in next year. Next year. Ooh. I feel like I need to play the other one again because I had a great Five Nights at Freddy's experience, but I feel like there's more. I want to get to the end. I want to finish it. I want to survive to night 5. Alice Smith 123 just tipped me 1,000 bars, and Leah proposed. I'll marry you both. Alice Smith is there. She's a top fan. Oh, there's Angarad. Also a top fan. I'm going to read some of the premium messagey things now. Teresa said, can you say I love you, Teresa? I just said it while reading your question. Louise asked about the frame picture of Dan. It is a company sent us a picture of him and his dog, Colin. City of Fans said, I dressed up as you and people were confused. I hope at least one person knew that you were me. That would be nice. Camille Bell said, it's 3 a.m. here, so good night, Phil. Good night. You might have already gone because these come through really slowly. Stella said, how do you feel about goats? I love goats. I think they're really intelligent. I saw, do you know the video of all the goats on that metal sheet that's doing that? It's got goats on it. You can tell that they're having fun and they're actually just enjoying playing as creatures. Pigeons don't really play. Pigeons are just like, I'm soulless. I want a crumb. Though they can be homing pigeons, which are very clever. So I just sassed pigeons for no reason. But yeah, I like goats, is my answer. Brand new, he said, I scared people with your face yesterday. Harsh. Harsh. Tune Knight said, is Dill still alive after the Sonic XE file? Yes, he is still living. I checked. That was not a virus, but I would not recommend downloading stuff like that onto your computer because it'll probably delete all of your files and make your family upset. Ashley said, when are you continuing Sims 4? Very soon. Okay, back to the regular chat. You're amazing, said Eptic Care Girl. Thank you. I am amazing Phil, after all. What did you do yesterday? Well, like I said, I had a pretty chillax Halloween. I didn't have a party. I had an amazing burger, which was great. I would recommend Gourmet Burger Kitchen. Pretty amazing. Also, I had an Oreo milkshake, which I've decided is my favourite drink. It's up there. It's the one. That is the drink. That is the best milkshake and just the best tasting drink. Not something you should have all the time because it's probably the most calorific drink if it's made with real ice cream and Oreos. But it's the best drink, let's be honest. Dealey said, you're making me hungry. I do talk about food and animals most of the time, so hopefully I don't make you hungry for kittens. Are we playing the drawing game today? Of course. Not yet, though. We'll play it soon. So, as I've said that, you should get ready with a pen and paper so we can clear. Do you miss Shakeaway? I'm sure there are Shakeaways in London, but was it from Shakeaway? No, I got it from the Burger Kitchen. Gourmet Burger Kitchen do milkshakes. Weird flavors as well. They had a lime milkshake. I don't trust a fruit-flavored milkshake for some reason, except for strawberry. A lime milkshake. Say what? Now, I heard the news that the Starbucks red cups have come back already. I feel like that's too soon. I think usually back on November 1st. They've got festive things on them. I know that the new flavors are caramel creme brulee latte, which sounds, I mean, let's be honest, that sounds amazing. Gingerbread latte, peppermint mocha latte, and then for people that don't like coffee, there's almond toffee hot chocolate. So I'm excited to try them, but I'm going to hold back till December, I think. I might not even look at them again or talk about them until December. I mean, it's not time to be festive yet, is it? Is it? Lauren said, I work at Tumblr. Lauren! Promote my blog or something. No, you work on Tumblr. Oh, that's fine. I don't need that. Hesitant Alien is Gerard Way's new album. Oh, yeah! Silly Phil. It's one of those things I was like, that rings a bell. Oh, wait. You really cool, said Angela. Thanks, Angela. Gerard wouldn't think so. Just betrayed him. Can we have a hug, said Joan. Joan, hug. That's not the noise I make when I hug people, by the way. Hi, my name's Phil. I'm watching you from Chile, said Francesca. That's cool. I'm so bad at geography, I'm just going to Google where Chile is exactly. That's depressing. I know it's a long thing. Oh yeah, down the side of Argentina, there we go. That is huge. How did they decide that should be so long? Like, this entire long thing is Chile. Oh no, just almost froze myself by Googling Chile. Thanks, Google. Where can we go in Chile? Curicó, La Serena, Santiago. Is there a massive fence all the way down the side? Copiapó, Calma, Arica. I'm going to put my little... This is a fun thing I like to do. I wish I was doing some kind of screen sharing because you don't know what I'm looking at. I love the little yellow man on Google Maps. I just drop him into a random place. Okay, I'm dropping him onto a Chilean street. Here we go. Where am I now? I'm in the Plaza de Chilean Vello. It's the cheapest way to go on holiday. I mean, I've seen this now. Can have a quick look around. Nice trees. Cool little lights. Maybe they'll light those up for Christmas time. Here we go. I've been to the Plaza de Chilean Vello. And now I'm back in England again. Hello! Do that though. Just go to a random country, and drag the yellow Google Maps man into the middle and have a little walk around. Free holiday. Heroin Jose, you made me smile. Thanks, Phil. Oh, I'm sorry you were sad. I hope you feel better soon. I'm glad I made you smile. Happy birthday, Hadley. Amazing Canada do a cat and nose whiskers last night. I think that's the standard to be a Phil suit. Marshall wants a hug as well. Hug for Marshall. That's the new hug noise. Can you speak Spanish? No, I can't. I can say hola. I remember I knew a little bit of Portuguese. I met Rafael from YouTube, who's from Portugal, and I was chatting to him about my Portuguese. I remember obrigada, which is for a girl. That's thank you. And obrigado for a boy. What else? That's the Portuguese I remembered. I knew some more. What's strawberry? I remembered it at the time. I forgot. Rubbish. My capacity for remembering languages is really bad. I did so much German at school, and it's just gone out of my head now. If I went to Germany, I'd be lost. I could just say, "Wo ist das Kino?" Where's the cinema? I guess that's all I'd need to say in Germany. I love Portugal. I used to go there all the time. I am going to return for sure. Before I die. Unless I die right now, and then... I just died. My dog just threw up, said I'm a lion. Oh no, that's another thing dogs do that I wouldn't be able to handle. Throwing up dogs. Cats do their own thing. It would be easier to have a cat. They just make me sneeze, so I'm going to have a dog. Because I do want an animal at some point in life, but I can't have sneezing, so I'm going to have a dog. A hound. Hermione's got 2 cats. Get a turtle, said Riley. I was talking to, casually, Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones about turtles. I was worried for it, because I was like, does your turtle die, or are you worried it's going to die if you leave it to hibernate? My granddad had a turtle as well. I learned that about him, that he has turtles. He doesn't have them anymore, but he had a turtle, and he said that they smell when you open the box after hibernating. Hibernating. It's a tortoise, Phil. Ugh, I get them confused all the time. Tortoise. Let's just erase everything I said and replace it with the word tortoise, okay? Alyssa, get a hamster. I would like a hamster. I miss the hamsters. Nietzsche's has 6 turtles. Wow. Chloe's got a tortoise. So many of you got cool pets. So I made a baking video for Halloween. Did anyone watch that? I enjoyed baking. I thought that went well, kind of. They were meant to be green, and they turned out completely brown. Spoiler, if you didn't see that. Tegan watched it. Helen watched it and loved it. Did anyone make the Halloween cakes? I like the cakes. Yes, I made them, said Ruby. I watched it, said Umkaya. Mine were green, said Chloe. Tell me your secrets. Apparently, the food colouring I used was a bit crap, and I should have used, like, special green food paste and maybe less cocoa powder, is what I've learned. My mum watched it, and she said that it was pretty bad because I was stirring it wrong. I was meant to be, like, putting air into the mixture, and I just wasn't putting any air into the mixture. Phantom went as the clown from American Horror Story yesterday. If you're scared of clowns, do not watch the season of American Horror Story. Julie said, I didn't get around to making them, so I may make them for Christmas cupcakes. I guess that would work, actually, because they're green. You could just make green ones, and then put trees and snowmen on them and stuff like that. Wow, you're a YouTuber? Yes, I am, Yazzie. Hello. Oi, tag your spoilers / don't write spoilers into the comments. I'm going to call you out. Whoever you were, just posting an American Horror Story spoiler. Never spoil things in this chat. This is a spoiler-free zone. For Shao. It was nice seeing my grandparents again, though. I don't see them often enough. And my granddad is 87 or 88. He's really old, but he still drives his car around everywhere, and he's very switched on, and he's very opinionated. So it's great to have chats with him. And my grandma used to be a teacher So I was talking to her about that. I asked her if she was strict, and she said, no, you get through to students more if you're nice to them, which I think is true, because I always remember my nice teachers. Got to be strict, you've got to be kind, but also firm, I reckon. I'd be a rubbish teacher. I'd be such a pushover. I'd just start talking about anime and stuff and not get any work done. What would I be a teacher of? I'd be a teacher of animal studies, I guess. I just know so many stupid animal facts. Food and animal studies with Phil. Would you come to my class? Perhaps I'd come to your class. Give us an animal fact, said Amy. Dog spit is cleaner than human spit. A group of crows is called a murder. A murder of crows. Omar's the top fan again. Sup, Omar? I don't know if everyone else can see him. Cool sunglasses. I don't suit sunglasses that much. I still need to find some that I like. Gonna read some more messages from the top. Christmas baking videos, said Lydia. I feel like I've done the baking, but I'll definitely do a Christmas video of some kind. For sure. Lucy said I'm becoming attached to Dill. Yeah, I feel like, imagine if Dill dies. Everyone will be so sad. Well, I promise I'll try my hardest to keep Dill alive. But Alice is #1 fan now. Just gonna poke her in the head. Maybe she's over here if it's mirrored. I realised that, like, if you're looking into a mirror and you do your hair so it looks nice in the mirror, that's not what people see in real life. They see the opposite of that. So we're just trying to make ourselves look nice for ourselves, but not for other people. So what we should really do is look into a video camera that's the right way around and then do our faces and hair. So then that's what we'll truly look like to people. So I look weird if I flip the camera normally, the other way around. I look weird. I'm like, oh, that's what I actually look like. Oh, what? You're very deep today, said Courtney. I know, right? That was deep. Oh no. I'm doing it again. I'm getting all deep again. That's what I do, said Cynthia. Yeah, that makes more sense. My fringe looks weird the other way around. Look. Oh, what am I doing? Look at that! That's what I actually look like then to other people. I'm so confused. It looks wrong. See, this looks wrong. What's going on? It's like a parallel universe. Hang on, it's hard to style because it's not cut this way. There we go. I like your hair like that, said Downright Random. No, it's the wrong way. You look like Dan. What's going on? Hair on point. Oh, said Lauren. That looks wrong. That's so weird. It's wrong. Kill it with fire. I should leave it like this. I've got a big gap here, though, because my hair isn't cut to do this. Wait. There we go. Oh my god. The universe is going to explode. Ain't digging that. You look so much like Dan. Well, I've got the same hair angle, but my face hasn't morphed into Dan's face. I'm confused. I'm laughing so much. What's going on? Hair apocalypse. Eva said, how's your plant doing? It's sprouting loads of new plantlets. So it must be doing pretty well. I fear I watered it too much, which is apparently the worst thing to do to a plant. So I'm just leaving it now until the top of the soil is dry. That's what my dad said. Hi, you look a bit like a bowl cut. No, it doesn't. Kind of. Perhaps. Happy birthday, Hadley. Jackie said, every time you wear your fringe like that, an orphan dies. That is not true. It's like my friend Steven said, whenever I sneeze and don't clap, a fairy dies. He just likes to give you horrible rules to live by. Can you raise one eyebrow? No. What are the plants called? I haven't named them yet. I think they do need naming too. Oh, this is freaking me out too much. Okay. Goodbye, wrong hair. Hello, Phil that's not from an alternate reality that wants to eat people's souls. There we go. That's better. Ah. I'm back in my own skin again. Feels so much better. Tangent universe. The opposite of Phil. Well, Philippa would be the opposite of Phil. Yay, normal Phil. Welcome back. You're back. Hooray. Hello, Phil. Weird Fantasies doing biology homework while watching me. Hope you don't write the wrong thing. Actually, write Phil for one of the answers. Relief. What a relief. Welcome back, Phil. Thank God, said Gamer Nation 2. It's good to be back. Okay, let's play the drawing game. Everyone get your pens and papers. Get your pens and papers, as you'd say in Australia. Australian. Igazalia. Pen, paper, digital pen and paper, Microsoft Paint, Apple Paint doesn't exist for some reason. You'd think they'd make Apple Paint, really. Anyway, I'm Australian. Stop, said Hannah. You're offending my heritage. Okay, I'll stop. I've stopped. I'm going to give you 1 more minute to get your pen and paper. So I'll just do a little drum beat as I wait. That's why I don't play the drums. Right. You should be a drummer. Ro, no, I shouldn't. That was awful. My ears. You hurt my ears. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that ever again. Not going to do that ever again, did I say? Maybe that means I'll do it again. Okay, I'm done. Right, pen and paper. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's create a creature. Basically, if you're new to my live shows, we create a monster every week. / when I do Younow, which is not every week. And we all draw it at the same time, and then I reveal my creature at the end, and then we compare. So, what size faces are we having? Or what shape of a face? What shape face are we having? I'm going to go for the first things I see every time. And the first thing I saw was octagon. I didn't see who wrote it, but octagon. So octagon is an 8-sided shape. That's the face we're having. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I've got an octagon-shaped face. And so should you. Right, what kind of eyes? What kind of eyes are we having? And the first thing I saw was Jelly Bean by iCarly. Is it actual iCarly? So do your Jelly Bean eyes. Kind of creepy already. Alright, now what kind of nose? Nose. What kind of nose are we having? A candy corn nose. Who said that? Oh no, I keep missing your names. I'm sorry. It was from Keris Minok 27. Let's get a candy corn nose up in this. Could someone put the one into the chat? If you don't know what candy corn looks like, you can have them in the chat. Let's look out for some candy corns. There we go. Joanne just did one for you. And Jen. Oh, look, all the candy corns in the chat. Now you've got something to look at. Okay, so that's our nose. I'm going to do some nostrils on the candy corn as well. Okay, what kind of mouth? Let's mouth it up. What kind of mouth are we having? A snake mouth? A duck mouth? A rainbow mouth? Kimberly says a vampire mouth. Okay, let's go for a vampire mouth.
Did you order a pizza, Bill?
No.
Never mind.
We have a vampire mouth. Oh, Dan didn't realise I was on Younow, sorry. He has vanished. He's in the middle of a game. Right, so we have a vampire mouth. What kind of hair should we have? Bunny ears from Beth. Okay, let's get bunny ears. We have bunny ears. And what kind of ears? Oh, we've got ears. That counts as the hair and the ears. Oh, we need some kind of hair, though. Michelle says Sonic hair. Okay, let's give it some Sonic hair. Okay, we have Sonic hair. And what kind of body should we have? I am God, said Tracy. Oh, don't give me flashbacks to that. A sheep body from Chloe. Okay, let's have a sheep body. Sheep body. Oh, we forgot eyebrows. What kind of eyebrows should we have? Angry eyebrows. Okay, let's give it some angry eyebrows. This creature's looking pretty weird. Okay, legs. Legs. We need some legs. Violet, this is my first time watching you live. Carrot legs? Olivia, why? Why would we have carrot legs? Okay, now it's just officially disturbing. Any kind of tail? Anything we want to add. Tail or anything else. It's a sheep, so I think like it needs a tail. A tiger tail, said All Time Cat. Okay, let's have a tiger tail. Okay, we've got a tiger tail. Right, any other features you want to add? Jackie said ood tentacles. Let's add a few tentacles. Dragon wings from Eve Sterling. Okay, just add those wings on. It needs a beauty mole, said Emily, obviously. A horn from Lucy. I don't know where to put a horn. Okay, I'm not having a horn on mine. You can have a horn if you want. And Carrie said, surround it with bees. Okay. They look like flies, so I just need to do some stripes. Okay, I'm done. And so should you be. The creature is complete. So you have an octagon face, jelly bean eyes, a candy corn nose, vampire mouth, angry eyebrows, Sonic hair with rabbit ears, bees, tentacles, sheep body with dragon wings, and that was meant to be a tiger tail, and carrot legs. Beautiful, said Natalie. Whoop whoop. Bethan said, what? It's beautiful, said Ellen. Perfect, said Julia May. That's so bad. Mine looks the same. Mine's terrifying. Gamer Nation said, I am God. I am God. Flashbacks. It's full of nightmares. I think it looks quite friendly. Bouncing around on its carrot legs. So what name should we give this beast of the night? Disturbing. It's perfect. Fluffy. Francis, said Annalise. God. God. Name it God. Okay, I guess we're naming it God. I am God. There it is. There's our God. Kind of horrible. It's your fault. You can tweet me your God pictures, and I'll check some of those out after the chat. How did yours go? Did it look the same as mine, or was it any different? God.exe. Mine's so freaking scary, said Emily's. Said hers is amazing. Laura's looks like a chicken. Eleanor said hers is crap. Holly said it's pretty similar to mine. Diablo said kind of similar. Cynthia's happy with hers. Burn them all, said Fan Dinosaur. Burn them all. It's horrible. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to head off into the wilderness. This has been a fun chat. Thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you don't know who I am Amazing Phil on Twitter and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Dan and Phil Games so you can watch our new videos. Don't go, Phil. I'm sorry. I've got to go. I'll say bye to loads of you before I leave, though. Acrylic Duck said, Dan put his new shoes on the desk. What? Does he want bad luck forever? Bye, Rianne. Bye, City of Fan. Bye, Brand Newy. Bye, Simply Autumn. Bye, Crescent Fan. Bye, Lily Tomblam. Bye, Marshall. Bye, Ava. Bye, Tressie. Bye, Tunes Night. Bye, Tressie again. Bye, Linda. Bye, Fetus Howell. Laura, Avi. Savada. Talia, Lauren, Super Panda, Chloe, Shannon, Monica, Cynthia, Kendra, Sophie, Laura G, Michelle B, Courtney G, Neve F, Flo F, Hey It's Katie, Keris, Billy M, Nuon, Grace C, Megan S, Rachel L, Emma C, Jay Jones, Diana, Lucas, Helena, Koala, Lucy, Lauren, Stephanie, Aura, Hannah, Celine, Queenie, Chloe, Daisy, Tammy, and Minty. Thank you for coming. I will see you on the radio on Monday, hopefully, and also on the interwebs. Goodbye.